Let's begin with breaking updates coming in. The NDA Chief Minister's meeting is all set to begin in just moments from now. The Prime Minister is going to arrive any moment now. The Chief Ministers are being welcomed. In fact, look at the live visuals on the screens. The BJP National President JP Nadda has already arrived there. The Delhi Chief Minister Rekha also there. The Chief Ministers of the NDA states as well as the Deputy Chief Ministers have all arrived for this meeting that the Prime Minister will be chairing. Now, details suggest that a resolution on Operation Sindoor is going to be passed. There will also be discussion on governance. So around 20 Chief Ministers, 18 Deputy Chief Ministers from all the 20 NDA rule states will be participating. This is a brainstorming session that is going to be taking place in the national capital. The UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath also arriving there and being welcomed. So this meeting is going to focus on coordination between the states as well as the centre. The Prime Minister will be chairing this day-long conclave of the NDA Chief Ministers and Deputy Chief Ministers. My colleague Pragya is joining us from the spot. And Pragya, in the live visuals, we can just see the UP Chief Minister as well as JP Nadda arriving there at the location. When is the Prime Minister expected to arrive, and what are the details of what we can expect today in this meeting?
Well, Prime Minister is expected to arrive very soon. In fact, 10 o'clock is the time that the meeting is scheduled to start, and Mr. JP Nadda has already arrived. So almost all the Chief Ministers, including Nitish Kumar, who did not attend yesterday's Niti Aayog meeting, and that also led to a lot of speculations because Bihar is going to elections, and many in the opposition, including RJD, had commented on it. We had seen Mr. Nitish Kumar arriving with his Deputy Chief Minister, Mr. Samrat Chaudhary. So all of that speculation now should be put to rest that everything is not well in NDA family. It looks like they are all there, and in fact Prime Minister is soon to arrive. But having said that, two important resolution, a very important resolution. In fact, that is a narrative that India is also having, not just in the country but also worldwide, which is Operation Sindoor. Why we undertook Operation Sindoor, why was it necessary, and what achievement actually we attained during Operation Sindoor. It was a feat that we achieved without evoking a lot of sort of escalation from many of the important nations. Many tried to in fact intervene, but to no avail. In fact, India ensured that we will avenge Pahalgam attack, and that all will be spoken about in this particular resolution. How we had dented all these terror hideouts. At least 9 of the launch pads were destroyed. 11 of the air bases were destroyed because they were attacking us with the drones and missiles, and all of that attempt had been foiled by Indian forces. So the valor of Indian forces is going to be celebrated in this particular NDA meeting, which is also a great boost to our defense forces, given the fact that the political establishment, the political will is with them. What they think that they should do, the action they should take against an enemy, that has also got validation from the political establishment. So this is very important message that will be sent from here, and not just from the BJP ruled state but also NDA ruled state, and many of them northeastern state CMs are also here. So the whole feeling of being integrated, and being part of as a whole, as a nation, will be echoed from this particular meeting. A second resolution is very important, which is caste enumeration along with population census. Remember, when we were assuming that there will be any important announcement about the war with Pakistan, etc., will come, the CCP had announced that there is caste enumeration along with the population census. This is a very strategic move by the government, which has also devoid opposition of any weapon against the BJP ruled state, and also not just the BJP but their allies as well. Bihar election is coming, and caste enumeration had become a very important issue there. In fact, RJD, Congress, everyone was attacking BJP for not having caste census, and Rahul Gandhi had been speaking about jitni abadi utna haq, while BJP has launched a counter attack on Rahul Gandhi, saying that you had been in power for almost 70 years but you did nothing at all for ensuring ensuring that there is a caste census, and you did nothing to upgrade the life of those who are downtrodden and who had felt the heat of the caste distinction that had been made in the society. We at least ensured that this is Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas, and they are saying that we will do it in a very technological manner, just like it should be done, and we will undertake this particular caste enumeration along with the population census. We could not do a population census in 2024 because of the COVID, but we will start doing it, and the caste census will be part of them. This will ensure that there are no divisions within the society, Indian society, on the basis of this particular enumeration that will be done. We will ensure that this is a part of the population census, but without having the divisions that it can create, the fissures it can create between various castes. So this is also a very big step that BJP is going to also pass a resolution on, and it will also bring every ND ally on the same page and unanimity, because in their states as well there was a demand of caste census. There was a push back from there is a push from the Congress side to ensure that there is one. Now the government has decided that it is going to undertake it and also devoid opposition of any such attempt to divide the society on the basis of caste. So this is also going to part of that. Apart from that, there is also going to be best practices, because this is about good governance. So all the states have come ready with the presentations. They have best practices presentations with them. According to the time dedicated to each one of them, they will be shortlisted on the basis of best practices, and other states will be benefiting from these practices. They can talk to each other, they can consult each other on these best practices and also get benefited. Apart from that, there are other important events like Samvidhan Hatya Divas that BJP had been observing, and in fact this is also a message to the NDA states, NDA allies, that they should also start this to attack Congress, because it is Congress that had brought in emergency. So June 25 is the day, that is the coming day. An important event of the day would be the speech by Prime Minister. That will come at the end, but there will be interventions by Prime Minister, there will be interventions by Mr. Amit Shah and Rajnath Singh as well, when the state chief ministers and deputy chief ministers will be speaking. So start would be with Mr. JP Nadda. He will lay a foundation for the particular meeting of today, and there will be better coordination, and there will be they are striving for a better coordination to have one voice on every issue. They should not be seen as speaking in different voices, and that is the reason why this meeting has been called, to ensure that on this platform should be used to ensure that we all feel for the nation. We are one voice when it comes to the interest of the nation, and and they will also be explaining why these particular moves that they are doing and the policies that are being brought in by the government, why are they important. So all of that clarification will come on from the stage of from this platform only. So this is why this is the very significant meeting vis-a-vis coordination between the alliance is necessary. Now see it as opposite to India alliance, which is a fragmented lot. Everyone is speaking in different voices. There is a fight between Congress and RJD in Bihar on seat sharing basis, which is also opposite to what we are seeing here. Mr. Nitish Kumar, Samrat Chaudhary, Vijay Sinha together in this particular NDA meeting.
Okay, all right. So you spoke in detail about what the meeting is going to be about. In a short while from now, the Prime Minister is expected to come in. We continue to get in live visuals as well of the leaders who have already arrived there. We're told that of all the NDA states, the chief ministers and deputy chief ministers have already arrived there for this meeting. A lot of issues to discuss. No doubt Operation Sindoor is going to be at the center of the discussions. They're talking about the valor of our forces and the success of Operation Sindoor and the tough decision, decisive action being taken by the Modi government as well. Apart from that, Pragya, you spoke about the caste census as well. Politically as well, it's going to be very significant coming ahead of the elections in Bihar as well as other states. The discussions that will be taking on caste census, considering this was one of the key issues that the opposition had spoken about. Apart from that, the discussion will also be taken up on emergency. In fact, you told us earlier how with 50 years of emergency, the BJP is also going to focus on how to corner the Congress and the other opposition leaders, because the Congress party has been trying to corner the government time and again by claiming death of democracy and whatnot. So today there could also be a blueprint that could be prepared on how the BJP and the NDA is going to take on the opposition on that front, isn't it? Take us through the details.
Absolutely, and one of the days that will be spoken about, apart from 1 year of NDA, remember NDA had come together, the old allies in fact, including TDP, that have come together ahead of Lok Sabha 2024 elections. That was the first time that they had come together, and this is the first year, completion of the first year for that. Apart from that, Samvidhan Hatya Divas is one of the major movement that BJP started against Congress. Remember how Rahul Gandhi went on abroad on foreign soil and spoke about how democracy has been dead in India and how there has been an attempt to strangle the democracy. There is no one who can speak freely. In fact, he has also said that not even their own leaders and opposition leaders are not allowed to speak freely, and there is no democracy left in India. So all that narrative that has been created by Congress over a period of time, that is going to be taken on by BJP, while BJP has been having this Samvidhan Hatya Divas. They are saying that you are the one who in fact strangled democracy. You are the one who imposed emergency, and June is the time when it happened in 1975, and we are ensuring that you recall that day. You also remember that it is your leader who imposed emergency, and you have no right, in fact no moral right to speak about democracy
In
at
fact,
all.
we can also see live visuals, Pragya. My apologies for interrupting. Live visuals also coming in of the Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who has just arrived for the meeting. The meeting is scheduled to begin in a few moments from now, and we continue getting you these live visuals. Quick break. We'll be right back.